Okay, so I've wanted to do this training bite for a little while now, and I'm going to introduce you to this concept that I use in training, which is basically this impediment avocado, if you like. So within the impediment avocado, there are three distinct layers, and one more. We've got the outer skin of the avocado. There we go. We've got this inner pip of the avocado, and we've got the green fleshy part of the avocado. Alright, now in the center of the avocado is the pip. I look at this as being the team level of impediment. So within the team level of impediment, there's about 90% of team impediments are things that they've got full control over resolving themselves. They don't need any outside assistance. They don't have any dependencies, things like that. So this team here, they're able to identify with and also resolve the problem that they've identified. In this green layer in the middle here, you've got what I refer to as the team of teams level of impediment. This is where multiple teams in your organization may need to come together to resolve something that is slowing them down, or that a team by themselves can't resolve because it has impacts on other teams if they were to make that change. All right, so that's your first level of escalation of an impediment. The third level of escalation in your impediment is this leadership team level of impediment. This here is where you may need to change a team structure, or introduce a new team, or perhaps maybe think about changing a company policy, or getting a greater level of delegation than what you've had before. This is kind of the highest level that you can go to. So if you set your structure up in these three layers, you can get through any escalation of impediment that way. So how do you manage through that? What I'd like to do is I like to set up a kanban board of three different layers. So you've got these three layers that you've got in this impediment avocado structure, if you will. And you might find that each one of these, you may originate an impediment in one layer, but as you go through and you identify with what you've got within your empowerment to resolve, you may need to escalate that up the chain. Likewise, at a team of team levels, you may not have the delegation of authority to be able to resolve that either. Things like organizational impediments are the type of things that you would send through to the leadership team almost immediately from team level. So if you think about those different levels, there's one more thing to take into consideration. Imagine if you're in a team and you've raised an impediment, and it's one that's going to be escalated. It's good practice to ensure that your impediment has got an adequate description of what the problem is, the things that you may have done to try and resolve these, but most importantly, and this is super important, is to have an idea of what success looks like. What is the thing that you're trying to achieve through the impediment removal process? Because as it goes up the chain, you become, as the originator of this, you become the product owner, if you like, of this impediment. And if the leadership team or the team of teams level resolves that impediment, they're hopefully meeting each of these acceptance criteria. But as you're the product owner, you're accepting whether this impediment has actually been resolved or not. So therefore, ensuring that the quality standard of what you receive back is what you're expecting, and if not, it goes back for further resolution. This adds a little bit of quality into the process and a little bit of accountability and ownership as well. So this has worked for me in many organizations, and I hope this helps you.